And you can have like conversation threads, right? People can reply to your post. Although the thing is, if you don't have a thing in game, players have a tendency to build tools outside the game to complement the game. Like if you don't have a in-game trading system, somebody will build an external tool, and then the game developer loses control of that aspect of the game. Maybe it's not gonna work. Maybe it's not gonna work. Anyway, like in any MMO that I've played, where there is a market system, a significant number, like what I find is that a significant number of players will end up just playing the economy, and they no longer actually play the actual proper game. And I wonder if that's... I mean, on the one hand, you say, well, if they find it entertaining, why should we stop people from having fun? But on the other hand, is it a distraction from the actual game? Does it distract the developers from actually making the game fun? Does it distract the players from actually having fun playing the video game? Because a lot of the time in these games, instead of like playing the game to get what you want, you would like grind things that are boring but profitable to get the money in order to get the items. Right, because there's a certain economic logic to this. If there's an activity that people enjoy doing, a lot of people would do it, and so whatever you gain from that activity would be abundant. And the laws of supply and demand would dictate that those items don't have very much value because everybody gets those items all the time. So the laws to supply and demand means that the more profitable items will be the items that are either more difficult to get or that people don't want to get because it's boring. And so then like you have value be a result of boredom or like a boredom or annoyance or even like high skill. Like you have to do like really difficult or boring things to get the money. So then the game becomes a race to the bottom in terms of like who is willing to do the most boring stuff in order to grind these items that nobody wants to get in order to make the money to progress in the game. So it's like it's inherently counterproductive from the perspective of trying to make a fun game. Like the laws, like supply and demand works against making the game fun. And that's the problem with having economies in games. Okay, good, I finally managed to explain what I'm trying to say. If it's fun, everybody would do it, and therefore the value of the activity would decline relative to other activities. And so the fun stuff is never profitable. Just like in the real world, right? Why is work never fun? Because if it's fun, everyone would do it, and then nobody needs you to do it. Nobody's gonna pay you to do something that's fun. They're gonna pay you to do stuff that they don't want to do, so it's boring stuff that nobody wants to do. Okay, I have come to the conclusion. Never put economies in video games. Might be a bit extreme. But the logic is sound. The logic is flawless. Never put supply and demand in video games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think we have enough logs. Let's go back down to the monuments. I don't need saplings and apples. Probably need sticks. Okay, cool. That was productive. Intellectually productive. I have solved the problem of economies in video games. Alright, do I remember how to do this? First of all, let's make a stack of what we already have. Wood. Put the logs in there. Put the sticks down there. Make a stack of hoppers. You know what? I'm just gonna leave those in there. Make a new stack of hoppers. Right, stack of hoppers. Let's take the iron. Gonna need those later. I need blocks and rails. How many of these blocks do I need? I need rails, which are there. And then I need... That's it, I need hopper minecarts. So we make 8 at a time, is that right? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then the minecart. I remember how to do this. Oh, I just remembered I don't want to actually put all the... I don't actually want to put all the hoppers down before I do this because... Now I can't reach those? Maybe I can still do this. Did I make a mistake? I might have made a mistake. Well, maybe I can still do this. Wait. Wait, what? That bounces off? Oh, right, I have to put that there. And then I do that. And then I break that. I remember. And then that one. And then... Oh, this is... Why did they break crouching? Right, that one, that one, that one. That one, break that. That one and that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I can still do this. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Oh no, don't bump it. Don't bump the minecarts. I mean, they all move slightly, I guess it's fine. There. Can't see a thing. I can't see a thing there. Right, that's that. Cut. Block. Rail. Cut. Can't see it. Cut. break that. Close that. Okay. It's not that bad. I can still do it. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, why'd they break this? Okay. That. And that there, very good. There and there. And carts. There and there. And carts. Alright, 8 more carts. So the game with the out of all the games I've played, the one with the best, quote unquote, best economy is EVE Online. It's the best in the sense that it most resembles a real marketplace with real economics going on. But EVE Online has the exact problems that I was talking about, where some people just play the market and that's their entire EVE Online gameplay. And because the market is so complete, they can't do that, and it does in fact take up their entire gameplay time. Like they don't actually have any time to do anything else except play the market. And, you know, nobody really does anything for themselves. Everybody like picks a niche and then they grind that niche and then they sell the products from that niche in order to afford the other things that they want to do. So for example, some people will go mining, for example. They'll mine asteroids and they focus on mining so they become more efficient at it. And because they've become efficient at it, it becomes inefficient for them to do anything else. So then they don't do anything else, they just mine. Or, you know, some people do PvE, and it's the same thing. Whatever rewards they get from PvE, they sell that for money, and they use the money to buy other things. Some people do manufacturing. Again, like they focus on manufacturing, so they become more efficient at it, and thus they are more cost effective than other people who try to manufacture. And so nobody else tries to manufacture because these people, the dedicated manufacturers, are so focused in it that they dominate the market. And so everybody finds their market niche and they dominate that niche, and everybody just does their thing and they trade with each other. So in the sense of, economics, it is proper economics, just like the real world. Division of labor, trade, demand and supply. But it's not fun, man. It's not fun. You're just grinding your niche. It's just repetitive grinding. Whatever your grind is, you're just repetitively grinding and grinding and grinding. It's and it just becomes like a real world job. And it's not fun.